So good day everyone. So today we will be conducting the activity number 8, which is denaturation and precipitation of proteins. So this will be the materials that we'll be needing.
Baking soda,
vinegar,
salt, ethyl alcohol, 1 to 7 slots egg container, 1 egg, turmeric powder, and some toothpicks.
If you already gathered all of the required materials, we will then proceed to the experiment.
using a fork, bore a hole on the pointed portion of the egg, like the size of the diameter of a standard pencil. Make sure that the hole is big enough to just allow the egg whites without the egg yolks. Using the hole, transfer the egg whites into a drinking glass or any container. And remove the excess debris or the eggshells.
Next is denaturation by beating.
Get 2 to 3 tablespoons of egg white collected and place it in a very small bowl. Beat very strongly until it becomes frothy. Label this as number 1 and set aside. Next is, double the volume of the egg whites remaining in the drinking glass or container by adding approximately equal volume of drinking water. Next is heat denaturation. Acquire 2 tablespoons from the mixture in number 4 and transfer to a small container and label it as number 2. Then add about 4 tablespoons of hot water from the thermos or newly made and stir slowly using a toothpick to mix. Set aside, be careful not to get hurt in handling the hot water. Next is denaturation by acid. Get 2 tablespoons of egg white from the procedure 4 and transfer to a small container and label as number 3. Add 1 teaspoon of vinegar and stir slowly, then set aside. Next is alkali denaturation. Transfer 2 tablespoons of the mixture from procedure number 4 to a small container and label it as number 4. Add approximately 1/8 of a teaspoon or a pinch of baking soda and stir slowly with a toothpick, then set aside. Next is denaturation by organic solvent. Obtain another 2 tablespoons of mixture from procedure 4 and place in a small container label band and label as number 5. Add 1 tablespoon of ethyl alcohol and stir slowly using a toothpick, then set aside. Next is the effect of salt. Add 2 tablespoons of egg white mixture from procedure 4 and add about 1/8 of a teaspoon or a pinch of sodium chloride or salt and mix slowly using a toothpick and label this as number 6 and set aside. Next is precipitation by alkaloid. Get another 2 tablespoons of egg white mixture and place in a small container and label it as number 7. Add about 1/8 teaspoon or a pinch of turmeric powder into the mixture and stir slowly with a toothpick and set aside. Next is, record all observations from containers 1 to 7 in the worksheet. After recording all observations, Separate container number 6 and add baking soda little by little by using the flat end of the toothpick with slight stirring until the precipitate disappears. Then add 1/2 teaspoon of vinegar and record your observations.
And that's it for activity number 8, denaturation and precipitation of proteins.